Hey everybody, it's Jay Kitchen from jaysbeard.com. I hope you're doing really well today. We're going to be doing a review of an attar from the House of Amouage. This is from their 2022 attars release. They released 6 of them. Now an attar, if you don't know, is a perfume oil. The set that they came out with, it was contained in a box like this. It's got, like I said, 6 different attars, and they come in these really tiny ampules. I'm not even sure how much these contain. I think if you can get these at various decant places, they're anywhere from 35 to 45 bucks per. This is the vanilla Barka Attar that we're reviewing today, and this is what's left of it. To pick one of these up in the full container, when I say full container, it's only 12 mLs. So it's really not very much, but it's pure oil. There's no alcohol in it. And these attars in this particular set list for, I think, $540 US at full retail. Pretty insane, right? So I have a box of another one of the attars. This is the Incense Rory, but the Vanilla Barka comes in a similar box. And they are sort of on a, I heard one reviewer describe it as being on a pedestal. So there is really, it's not a lot of juice. I mean, typically a bottle of perfume is 50 to 100 mLs. This is 12. It's a nice solid thing. It's got the dispenser. I'm not going to open it up because it could get a bit messy. But it's got that dispenser. It's not even a dropper. The oil, as it sits in there, slowly flows down the dispenser, and then you apply it to yourself. Before we get farther into the review, if you would be kind enough to subscribe and smash that thumbs up button, that would be really freaking awesome. We'd really appreciate it. These boxes are really cool. They're nice lacquer. I don't know if it's plastic or wood or whatever, but it's a nice solid presentation. I mean, for 540 bucks, right, you would think you would get a solid presentation. What I've been doing, I've been wearing this scent on and off for the last 8 to 10 days, roughly. And it is a really, really rich vanilla scent. Not sweet, but it's very earthy. If you go on Fragrantica and you look at the main accords of this particular scent, they are vanilla, amber, sweet, warm, spicy, balsamic, fresh, spicy, aromatic, and powdery. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. It is really strong vanilla, amber, and it's got some sweetness to it, but it's also really kind of earthy. I don't want to use the word animalic because it's not that barnyardy smell, because it is sort of sweet. But it also smells really earthy. The base notes, there are 3 base notes here: vanilla, Tonka Bean, and olibandum, which, if I'm not mistaken, is another word for frankincense. It is really super delicious. So what I did with that little ampule, I just put one drop, and you're supposed to, the way you apply these attars, you are supposed to put a drop on a pulse point, certainly to start with, depending on the attar itself, because some of them are super strong and headache inducing. But one drop here, and then I gently I didn't even rub it, I just touched it to my other wrist, and that's it. I feel like I'm enveloped in a vanilla-esque scent bubble, not even a bubble, sort of like a casing. And this scent lasts for at least 12 hours. If you do more than one drop, so if you put a drop on each wrist, and then, like for me, if I were to rub it on my beard or on the back of my neck or under my neck, you are going to have this smell permeating everything for the day. And it is, if you are driving, you're in an office, in a closed space, I wouldn't recommend applying this scent because you can very easily induce a headache. It's really, really intense, but it's delicious. It's got that smoke. It's Some people, I think, Cuban knows, he was not feeling it out of this particular scent. I mean, these have been out for 2 years. I just got clued into them. I really love this, and I've been going back and forth about getting some because you can find them online for under $300, and it's a real, that's why I've been trying it on and off for the last week, because I want to see what's going on. I've been having a series of headaches arising from I'm not sure what, and I'm trying to track it back to a specific perfume or scent or something. And I think I know what the culprit is, and I don't think it's this vanilla Barka, which is just crazy. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pair this with the incense Rory, which is frankincense, also an attar from this scent, and try the two of them together. I think that would be a really interesting kind of a thing. I paired it with the saffron, which is very earthy as well and super, super intense. But you're definitely not going to blind buy this. If you're interested in this kind of perfume, this box set lists for $200. I've not seen it discounted anywhere. A number of places have it. I got mine from Neiman Marcus. It comes with 6 different scents in varying degrees of intensity as you go up. And the vanilla Barka is right in the middle. And it is really gourmandy. Yeah, it tastes edible-esque. The thing that blows me away is that it's like one drop. And this is not like a fat drop from that dispenser. It's sort of like a spilled out drop from the ampule. And it's really, really fucking intense. I mean, I like it a lot. So I'm going through my finances and seeing if I can afford to buy the full bottle of this, because it will last me until I die, pretty much. You just don't need much. This is definitely a colder weather kind of scent. I don't think it would really benefit from wearing it in warm weather. It might turn sort of sickly sweet. And there are a couple of negative reviews out there. I'm going to read what they say on Lucky Scent about this. The Scoop. A sweet and decadent vanilla absolute melts into a voluptuous stream of Tonka Bean lit up by flashes of crystalline frankincense. An image of the splendour of Barka, the legendary city of spices near the sea. What we think, meaning Lucky Scent. Truly distinguished, the vanilla offering from the Amouage attars is almost hedonistic in its indulgence to the note. Swirls of Tonka Bean over a layer of frankincense cement this as the most exquisite vanilla oil we've yet to encounter. I mean, it is really, really super. It's just, I really like it, if you can't tell. I'm kind of in love with it, actually. I'm not a big vanilla scent kind of guy, but this is just straight up vanilla. I mean, if you know about how to layer perfumes or colognes, this would be a great candidate for layering. And like I say, I'm going to try it with the incense Rory that I have and see how that turns out. They may reach a really interesting combo, but it's super intense. Like I say, you can't really wear this in a closed space because, at least me, because I will definitely get a scent headache. It's that strong. And I say one drop, and I feel permeated with it. It's like I super sprayed myself. Pretty incredible. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you've tried this or any other attars, because there are lots of attars that are considerably cheaper, like in the under $50 range out there on Amazon, eBay, wherever. But there's so many of them, it's difficult to make a decision. So if you have some recommendations, some ideas, let us know in the comments down below. In the meantime, stay well groomed, stay lifted, stay smelling awesome, whether you're using perfume, cologne, attars, or just dishwater. And we will see you on the next one. Don't forget that we love you, and be kind to your fellow human beings and their pets. Cheers, everybody. We love you.